Hi people, welcome. My name is Darren and I am the founder of Darren's Trading Academy, which also represents a lot of other things as well, including the DarwineX Zero done for you system, which I include as well. Now this video is a little bit of an open video. I haven't done a video for some time, been ill for a few days, this really bad virus, and also had a bad mindset as well. So this is one of the reasons why I almost stopped doing videos, okay, because I believe the mindset is everything. Now I've got a clear mind in what I'm going to be doing, and I want to do a bit of a mentor talk. Now this mentor talk is going to be about things that other people won't want you to know about, okay. Now one of the key things in trading, okay, because this is going to be talking about Darren's Trading Academy and what we're going to have planned for the future, is why other people wouldn't want me to talk to you about what I'm going to be talking to you about now, okay. Now we're going to clear up a few things about prop firms. Now there are good prop firms out there, okay. The key with playing with prop firms and using prop firms is that you need to understand the psychology and the reason why prop firms were designed in the first place, okay. There's no reason why you can't make money with it. You've just got to be aware and not allow yourself to use it as a gamble agent. Now what I mean by this is that if we pay for $1,000 prop firm, you automatically in your head think that you've got $1,000 to play with. This is not necessarily the case, okay, because the reason is that you are only allowed, say, 6% or 8% drawdown on $1,000. You're going to be looking probably around about a couple of £100 that you're actually allowed to fall below. So you need to have a trading system, whether you're using manual or whether you're using a bot to do this, where it's not going to fall below a certain level. Now once you fall below a certain level, you then have a problem where you can lose your account. So for instance, if you've got a 4% drawdown, it's only going to give you a certain amount that you can trade with. Now one of the other things that you should be careful about, which they don't talk to you about, is that, say for instance you make a £400 profit and you're only allowed to make a £250 profit, okay, which you can make as much profit as you like normally with inside a prop firm. If you fall below the percentage on the £400, you can still lose your account, which a lot of people won't tell you about. So even though you're in deep profit, you're still only allowed that 4% margin with inside that profit margin you've already made on your account. So these are key things to bear in mind. Now when you know about these factors, okay, there's nothing stopping you from trying to use these prop firms, okay, as a tool. Now the idea is it's a weapon for you, if you like, because you're not using your own money. You pay a very limited amount of money for you to be able to trade with a bigger sum than what you would pay if you put your own money in. This brings me nicely over to showing you about the DarwineX Zero accounts that I set up and I use myself. Now if you're interested about DarwineX Zero, there will be a coupon code, okay, which is going to give you 10% off when you set up your own account. Now what I'm going to be doing for anyone that decides to use that coupon code, I'm going to be giving away a free bot that you will be able to test and use yourself inside your DarwineX Zero account, okay, whether it's an MT5 account or an MT4 account, and I will give you a bot with set files which is going to help you to build up a profit margin with inside your trading account, okay. Now what I want to do is I just want to take you just over to my accounts. Now I'm not doing this, I have to be really careful, because when I used to show what profit margin I was making with inside my trading academies, okay, a lot of people were thinking, well, you're loaded, you're rolling in with loads and loads of money. It's not about making of the money, okay. People that make money online with trading, okay, this is very important. The real people that make money online with trading won't normally talk to you or tell you that they are, Okay, and the reason why is because they don't want to actually broadcast what works. They are just going to use a system, okay, and they're just going to keep it quiet, and if you're lucky you will get it through friends and family. Now I do know a system which I'm going to be using, okay, and I will show through my trading academy. This is the only way you'll get access to things like that, which is going to show you how I actually make money online using trading academies. Okay, so it's going to be certain things which I'm going to be showing you. Now I want to show you, I'm going to take you over to my account. Okay, now this is, I'm going to show you, first of all I'm going to show you this one here. Okay, this particular account here, okay, is my account 1. This has been running for some form of the time, and I'm going to show you how long I've been running this account by taking you into my Darwin. And I'm going to open up my HVCZ. Now if you know about Darwin's, if you type in HVCZ, you'll be able to get a complete portfolio of my account 1, and you'll be able to have a look at this of when I set this account up. So you'll see that this account, Darren's Trading, was active on the 10th of the 3rd 2024. Okay, so this is about a year and a half old, this account. Okay, and this is account 1. I'm currently 20th in the world in Darwin AI. Okay, and this is my gold account. This is shuffled backwards and forwards, okay, through hard times and good times, okay. And it's through perseverance and keeping the account working which has allowed me to get to this level. And also you'll understand, you must understand this, is when you first set up an account, any account is going to hit drawdown. Okay, you can see that we've hit a major drawdown here, okay, and this was in 26/6/2024, which was approximately 3 months after opening up the account. And you'll see that now I have a profit margin, and also where I have my account working quite substantially, you'll see that my profit margin has gone up and up and up and up and up, and it's still growing now, even though we've had ups and downs in the market. Because with this system I get performance fees based on what my trading appetite, or how I actually trade. Okay, now what do I mean by that, right? Well, I'm just going to show you. See, if we, I just got to take this out a minute. So if we scroll through here, okay, I'm just going to log into my account, and this is my account here. Okay, and I'm just logging into this account now, and it's going to show you this is my first account. Okay, now I did have several accounts. I've pulled back now to a couple of accounts, and I've just opened up a MT4 account, which was yesterday, which I'm going to go through with you as well, to give you a bit of an idea of what I'm doing and how this system works, because this is everything that I show you in this video. Okay, plus there's a lot more other stuff I show you how to get into a successful margin. Now we have got some done for you people which actually allow me to run their accounts. The biggest problem with me using the done for you system, and remember this is stuff that I'm going to be talking to you about which other people won't tell you about, is that it takes time for a actual account to become a position of making an allocation. It doesn't matter how good trader you are, what bots you put on, what ways that you trade, any system proven that is going to work and earn you a consistent amount of money every single month or every 3 months, it takes time to build. Okay, now you'll see that this is my HVCZ account. Okay, you'll see that at the moment I'm 20th. This is rated on the 12th of October. This is temporary. What this means is that if my account goes up or down, this is varied by that, and there's a risk engine that's built inside my account which protects the excuse me, protects the investors that are invested in me to make money online. This doesn't include the done for you people, which pay a monthly sum, if you like, for me to do their accounts. Which, if you are interested, it is something that I do. You can have a chat with me at support@darrenbrown.org.uk, and I can tell you a little bit more about that. Okay, well, I'm based on this video. This video is all about me showing you a system that works, okay, where I make consistent money from. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the allocations, and I'm going to show you that there's an allocation that's open. You'll see that my permanent £100,000 allocation, okay, which is open now. Now this opened a few days ago. Now normally if you purchase $100,000 allocation, it will cost you around about £165. Now when I purchased this one, okay, I'll show you. We go into my settings, and if we go into my withdrawals, you'll see that I actually brought this account using my own performance fees. So the only thing which I've actually paid for inside this particular Darwin is my subscription. So every single month I pay $38, and I build this system to create me money. Okay, so you'll see my permanent allocation here, okay, which I brought on the 4th of November 2024, okay, which was £145. Okay, that's how much I paid for that, because they were doing a deal at the time, and that's why I brought it. Now I think they're around about £165, and this was one which was 20%. This means that it had to hit a certain 20% of its ratio for me to actually activate this permanent allocation. When this permanent allocation has been activated, which it has, okay, we go back to my allocations, you'll see that just in the space of a few days, because this was actually active on October, okay, which was, I think it was 10th, just on my daughter's birthday, that this become active. So if we look, that's November, so we're looking at 10 months. I've managed to pass £100,000 allocation within 10 months, when DarwineX Zero tells you it takes 2 years, roughly 2 to 4 years, for you to pass an allocation, okay, 100k allocation. Okay, now you'll see that this one here, which is my permanent allocation, my total P&L offset, which is 1,903.33, and out of that I make a high water mark of 1.9%, which means that this is my money which I get, okay, which is £285.50, which I get for this on a monthly basis. So I get paid this at 10/11. So this is what I get on the 11th of November, 10th of November 2025. This is permanent. Okay, now this is only governed by my trading points of what I trade manually inside my account one, and what I make. Now you'll see that the Darwin IA, okay, which is a current allocation of £100,000. You see that my total P&L is 24,718.92. My high water mark is 21,022. My quote to my high water mark is 1.29.39, which means that it's 3.70% status, which is £3,153.37, and my estimated performance fee, which I get for this, is £554.47. Okay, this is what I receive on the 6th of November 2025. Okay, so you'll see that it's not too shabby. I make between, say, $300 to $800 every month with this account one. Okay, and it's literally just cost me $38 a month. And this is using a simulated account, not trading with my own money. Okay, and I trade my account quite successfully. Okay, and I'm going to show you that because it's very, very important for you to see this. Okay, so the best way for me to show you this, okay, is if we go here, okay, and the actual account that we're talking about is here. Okay, this one is my Darwin hedge account. Okay, this is an MT5 account which I trade, and if I bring this over here, okay, these are my trades which you can see which are open, and you'll see that this is my balance, okay, which is 973,764 and 83 US dollars, okay, and this is my equity. So what it means is if you subtract this from your profit, this is going to give us a little bit of a drawdown of around about $100, $128.39, okay. Now bear in mind the market's not open yet. I'm filming this on a Sunday, okay. If we go to my history folder, you'll see that these are the trades. These are manual trades, okay. There are some automated bots which I run as well. You'll see that this was a bot trade. You'll see that the actual ones that I've traded here, which was 15,296 and 20,288, these are trades which I've actually done myself. Now remember, I'm working on a simulated account. The money that's in this account is not mine, okay. This is a simulation which is running through a DarwineX Zero account, okay. I get a deposit of $100,000, and you'll see that my profit margin is 873,768. This is the profit that I've earned with inside the $100,000, okay, not real money. This is important, okay. I am being monitored by a index, okay, a Darwin index, which other investors can look into to see how I trade, and then they can put their own money into the Darwin index, okay, and allow me to trade with inside a simulated account where they can make profit through the system, right? That's the best way for me to explain that. So if I pop this back over here, okay, if we move over now, okay, to the Darwin, which I've just shown you, okay, which is this one here, okay, you'll see that my total current allocation is 200,000, okay. You'll also see that I can buy other allocations. These are boosters that I can boost, and each time I do this, this gives me another 3 monthly system where I can start to earn money while I trade, okay. So you can see that the world is your oyster. When you start to get into positions where you make money with your money that you've already made with inside allocations, where it's only cost you $38 a month, you can see that you can create some really good potential profits, even though it's on a simulated account and you're not using your own money. So if we go to investors, I'm going to click on here. This is going to open up this account. This normally gives me a little bit of an information of on the 6th of November I'm going to receive £554.47. It gives me my average quota, it gives my current quota, and then it gives my estimated performance fee. Within the next 3 months it's going to be £871.14. Now this goes up and down, okay, depending on how I trade, and you'll see my investor capital, which is under management, is £5,373.71, and this is how much money, if you like, I'm already making an investor. So you'll see that the Parcellus, okay, Perseus, has currently put $4,000 for me to trade, okay, which I'm trading inside my simulated account with 15% fee, okay. This is performance fees. With my high watermark status at 0.05%, I've actually made a profit. Well, this is not my profit, this is how much profit I've made the investor with inside a certain time of £180.64. So he's made £180.64 with inside a couple of months. I would have thought why he's invested £4,000. Now what's great about this, okay, is he's either going to go out and tell other investors, and other investors can come on board, okay, and while you're doing your trading system, you're then building up a portfolio and you're learning and also making yourself extra money on a regular basis by doing this, okay. So you see my pending performance fee, okay, is $31.70. Well, worst case scenario, this pays for my £38, okay, which I have to pay to keep my account subscription, okay. That's what I pay. If I go over here and I go to my subscription, just going to open this up in a very few seconds, and you'll see that my subscription amount is $38. You'll see that my next payment, which amount is $50, okay. The reason why is because someone has used my Copen account, okay, so I've got $38, which is my credit. So what this means is that my amount, which is $50, okay, which I pay so I can actually draw my money out on a monthly basis, I only have to pay $12 on that, which comes off my card, okay, and I have this where it goes through my PayPal account, okay. So it gives, and you can see my PayPal account is right here where it's all set up, okay. So you can see that this works really, really well. Now you can pay on a yearly basis, you can pay on a 3-year basis, and normally with a 3-year basis they normally give you an allocation as well, which is included, and it's $100,000 or £100,000 allocation, which is just going to give you another doorstep for you to be able to open up and use your account, okay. And also it's going to give you another credit or another profit maker, where you're going to start making more money coming through every single month, even though you just pay $38 a month, okay, which is this, unless you opt in to paying $50 a month, okay, which gives you the ability of taking your money out on a monthly basis when you become in credit. So what I normally urge people to do is, when you are in the process of buying your Darwin account, is set it up for $38 a month and just have it for a free monthly system until you get allocations, okay, which I show you how to do inside my trading academy. I also give you the bots that are going to be able to do this. And as I said to you before, if you did miss the beginning of the video, is that anyone that decides to actually purchase a Darwin account, whether it's MT4 or MT5, using my coupon below, okay, inside my YouTube channel, I will give a bot with a set file set up for you, which will start, you can put onto your own account, okay, whether it's an MT4 account or an MT5 account, and leave it, and it will make profits for you with inside that thing. And I'll show you all that great stuff and how to set that up, okay. And that will be included. All you need to do is say, hi Darren, I've just signed up with a subscription with DarwineX Zero. As soon as you've done that, you just need to send me an email, and then I will send you the bot, which you can put on free of charge. And that it includes, even if you're not a member of Darren's Trading Academy, okay, because all I'm trying to do is help people out there. I'm one of the very few people that will try and help you. There's many people out there which won't, okay, and all they want is your money, okay. I want to show you a way how you can create your own freedom, and how you can actually trade the cheapest and safest way online without using your own money, and without creating by creating allocations on a very low costly monthly payment system, okay. And it's just a simple way of doing it. And I've shown you, if you go into my allocations, if we go back into my settings, if you go to my withdrawals, I will show you how much money I've made on this account. And bear in mind, this account is just over a year and a half old, okay. And if you subtract $397 away from 3,153, you're roughly still looking at making around about £2,800 a year by using this same system that I'm using right now, okay. And you can see that my earnings available to withdraw is £210.36. The reason why is because I've already drawn out £2,943, okay. And you can see that I draw these out easily without any problem whatsoever. What you tend to do is you set up a bank account with inside your system, and literally as soon as you've done that, you just say, oh, I want to draw what X amount of money that you want to draw out. It normally says, Darwin normally says, yeah, okay, then we're going to take the money out within inside 24 hours. Within inside 2 hours, the money's in your account, okay. So it's a very quick process to get your money out. It's not like a prop firm where they will then send a thing and say, oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you've broke one of the rules, therefore you lose your money. It's not like that at all. This is the safest way I know how to trade and get paid for it, okay. And I can pretty much guarantee there's not many people that are telling you how to do this. So you can see that my first payment, okay, when I first did this, now bear in mind, when I opened up my account, you saw that my account, which was open, okay, This is, bear in mind that normally it takes 2 to 3 weeks to set up your Darwin. It has to go through an incubation system, okay, which is about 24 hours, and then it will watch and learn how you trade to adjust the risk assessment between 2 to 3 weeks, and then you pretty much are in a position where if you get over the magic number of 75 inside your Darwin Silver, okay, this is when you are guaranteed a minimum allocation of £30,000, and then anything you make on the high water mark within inside the $30,000, which is around about 1.2% of $30,000, which is around about $400, okay, £400, sorry. That gives you a rough idea. So you'll see that the current quote, okay, let's see, active on the 10th of October, what's this, 10th of the 3rd, 2024. So I got my allocation within, I would say, 6 months. So if I go back to my settings, if I go back to my withdrawals, and if we have a look on here, it's going to show you inside here that on the 1st of November 2024 I got my first performance fee of £399.65, okay. What I decided to do with that is I then brought a permanent allocation payment of £145. I also paid my subscription, okay, and this allowed me then to be able to, and you can see I paid another subscription with it, and then I got another performance fee which was on the 3rd of February 2025, which was at £1,351.86. I then took another withdrawal of $1,000, and then I did another withdrawal of £300, and then I did another performance fee, bear in mind you get this every 3 months, of £670.15. I then did another withdrawal of £800, and then I did another subscription payment of $22, and then I got another performance fee of £585.52. Then I got a withdrawal of $500, and then I got another subscription payment of $50. Because this is where I started to go into a monthly performance fee, okay. So basically I paid my $50, okay, and then I got a performance fee of £20.53. Then I paid another subscription of $50, and then I got another performance fee of £125.63. And you can see that I've been growing ever steadily in a really nice position, because now my suspected next performance fee, which I'm going to be getting, is around about £800, okay. So even me paying £50 a month to have the privilege of being able to draw the money out on a monthly basis, I'm still just under £800 that I'm going to be getting on the 10th of November the 10th and November the 6th. So you know, it shows that this system works. Now the plan, okay, with this system is once you get one account working, you then set up another account, and then when you get another account where it's working on its own, and then all you're paying is $38 a month, okay, then you set up another account, and so forth. And the idea is if you've got 10 accounts earning 2 to 10% every single month, it is going to improve, because that means that whatever you're earning now, which is £800 in 1 month, okay, you're going to be earning 10 times, so that's 8,000 each month, depending on how you trade on each account and what accounts you're using, what bots you're running, etc. And that's why listening to Darren's Trading Academy and being able to get access to the bots is a very important thing, because it's going to help you, because I have dedicated set files that have been tested which can do this, but it is slower than manually trading, okay. And this is something that a lot of people in the done for you system thought, well, I'm paying £38 a month and I've just paid $600 for 3 months, okay, for you to set up an account, and you're not making me £19,000. Doesn't work like that, right? It takes time to build a system, okay. You've seen that my first allocation came in 11 months, right? But now I've got a system that is running on a constant basis, okay. Every single month we've got money coming in, right? There's no reason why you can't get there. You've just got to put that little effort in of paying the $38 every single month and building your system very, very slowly. And if you're obviously a manual trader already, well done to you. You can still get to this level. Now, you can use CFDs, you can do indexes, you can do gold, There's futures, which is built inside a Darwin system, and also crypto. Okay, so if you say, well, actually I don't want to do Forex, I like to use crypto, you can still do this. There's no reason why not. And I'm just going to take you over to a system which I've just literally set up. Okay, I'm going to show you, and then we're going to come to close. So if I move over to here, you'll notice that the white Darwin, okay, represents an MT5 account, and a blue Darwin represents a MT4 account. You can see that I've got dark gold fix here, which is already up and running. This account is brand new. Okay, I set this up yesterday. This is a $100,000 account, and I've got these bots already in place, ready for me to start working, and I will test these bots out, check how they get on, etc. If I find that I fall too below my $100,000 account, what I tend to do is manually trade these back up by using XAU USD, okay, because I trade with gold. And I will normally just play with buy trades only when it comes to gold. I'll wait till it falls to a certain point and then get back into a buy trade. I actually blew up one of my accounts, which I think is very important to show people, because it shows you that it doesn't matter how good you are as a trader, okay, you can still get blown out of an account. Okay, now this particular account which I'm showing you, and this is stuff that other people are going to show you, the balance of this account was $290,000. okay, you'll see that I'm in an equity now of 46,201, which means if we go to the history, my actual portfolio in this account is you see I'm still in profit at £49,191.69, right? You'll see that these are the trades I took. 27,434, I made a profit here, 19,254, and I'm slowly starting to build this account back up. So you'll see that my balance is 123,401. Remember, I started this account at $100,000, okay? So my profit is 23,401. So although I've taken a bit of a hammering on this account, okay, this account is still salvageable. I can still be able to bring this account up. Now I'm going to show you, this is my account 1. I'm going to show you account 2, what it looks like. And why I'm doing this is to give you the transparency of how an account can be in a good position, and then how account can actually drop in a position overnight by taking a trade which you think is guaranteed. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, right? With Bitcoin, okay, people have been liquidated. There's 19 billion pound that's been just lost in Bitcoin, okay? 1.5 million people have been liquidated by trading Bitcoin because it fell off the planet yesterday. It can happen, okay? It doesn't matter how good trader you are, you can go from being zero to hero in 24 hours, okay? The only thing is that all this has cost me is $38 a month. That's all this has cost me, right? So, you know, you can understand how you can get into a position where you can protect yourself. Now you see that my ZBJG, which anyone can put into this, you see I've got assets, $290,000 in here. I was in a very good position, but I've had a major max drawdown of 25%, and I was in a really good position. And you'll see that I was literally going up, really good position. What I've done is I allowed emotions to take control of me, and I decided to do a sell trade on gold because I thought it was going to fall back down, and it didn't. It grew and grew, and it pretty much put me at this level, okay, which is where I was in the 24th of February. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to carry on paying my $38 a month, and I'm going to build this back up. Now, when I said to you about silver, because this was gold, okay, this lost its gold position, because when you fall below a certain point, you do lose that position. But what I'm doing is, you'll see here that my October, now this account, okay, was created on the 9th of the 12th, 2024. This is my Darren's Trade 3 account, which is my second MT5 account, which is in December, okay, so we're pretty much, this is about 10 months ago. So inside 10 months of me running this account, you'll see that I'm in a very good position with allocations. If I go into my allocations, this will show you how much money I've made on this account and how much money, okay, and you can see that my investor, I've made money still of £1,865 for my investor, okay, but obviously I'm in a position now where I can't make any money with this account until I get it into a better system. My total preferred form fees off this account was £1,865.21, okay. So what this shows you is, even though this account, right, is in a very, very drawdown situation, I've still made money with this account, right? And all I will do with this account is I will boost this account back up, because I've got permanent allocation of $100,000, which I don't want to lose my I don't want to lose this account, right? When you get into a position where you have permanent allocations, you want to go through hell, fire and water to be able to retrieve this. Now you'll see that on the 5th of the 5th 2025 on account 2, I got a performance fee of £373.14, okay. You'll see on May the 8th that I paid a subscription payment of $38. You'll also see that on May the 9th I brought an allocation fee, okay, even though I'm just paying $38 a month, of £165. And you'll see that I had a performance fee come in of £1,492, okay, which came in on August the 5th 2025. And you'll see on the 8th of 8th 2025, okay, I had another $38, and you'll see I had a withdrawal of £1,500, and then I had a subscription payment of $38 to come out here, and another subscription payment of $38 that's coming out here. So this system is pretty much still running on its own, even though I've hit high drawdowns. Now this account was built with bots only, okay, and I had to trade. I got greedy and I decided to trade this account using a sell trade with inside XAU USD, and it bit my ass pretty much. It got me, well, I allowed emotion to take control, okay. The beauty of it is, it has only cost me $38 a month, okay. I know that I've paid an X amount of money, probably around about £397 with my subscription fees, okay, but I still made £1,865.21 with inside the account. So this is still pretty good, right? And this is something that I've made over a period of a year. So this is account 2. So what I'm trying to say to you is, when you start to build accounts, if you have one account gone, this is completely separate from my account 1. So my account 1 is completely a different ball game, right? Because I'm still making money, I've still got allocations running. So this account, all I need to do is manually trade this back into a position where it's back to around about 250,000 to 300,000 of simulated money, and these accounts will spring to life, okay, and my performance fees and estimated performance fees will start to come alight, and I will start to make money with this again, okay. The only danger is where I've hit 25.5%, okay, of my Darwin in my drawdown, is this could upset any investors that might want to invest into my account. The only good thing is that if I'm showing that I've got a long-term trading strategy that I'm using on the simulated account, is other people are going to think, well, hang on a minute, this guy's here to stay. He's not just liquidating his account and then setting up another account. He's going through thick and thin, and he's still making money, and he's still got assets under management that he's still trading. Okay, so it's in my own interest to bring this drawdown down, okay, which is what I will be planning on Monday, okay, because this happened a few days ago, and you can see that again, when you start a first account, you'll see that we hit a little bit of a drawdown, and then this account took off, okay. It was in a really, really good position. This was going to be earning me thousands every single month or every 3 months. And it was just the greed that got the better of me, okay, and this is the reason why we've fallen down. And you'll see that I'm 8,059 in the world out of 8,658 with inside this account. So I'm 20th in gold in one, and I'm 8,059 in another, okay, which I think is important to show people, okay, because I'm very transparent in what I show. I want people to know exactly what they're getting into, how one account can do really, really well, and how it can actually flip within inside 24 hours, okay, because it's important to show you this, The reason why is because then you know that the only thing you are risking is $38 a month. Okay, and that's it. You've got 2 accounts, you've then got to pay $38 a month. But if you've already got profits, those profits can come out automatically using your own allocations, so it doesn't cost you any money. Okay, so this system is still up and running on its own, so it's in my own interest to bring this drawdown up, so I can then get this into a position where it starts to give me allocations of money coming in. So you'll see that my rating, remember I said to you about the magic 75, is at 22.73 here. Okay, what this means is that I need to trade this account whether I decide to trade this using bots, or I decide to trade using manual trading, okay, using whatever Forex or metal indices that I want to use with inside my trading account, my actual signal account. That means it's this account here, okay, and you see I've got lots of bots running on here. I'm using the Black Wolf EA, very, very successful. I use this all the time. This normally runs into high profit, and it can also run into high loss as well. It's knowing how to actually run this system. And I use the Precision bot, which is a very, very good bot as well. This uses USD CAD. It jumps in trying to make high profit margins when the gold is in a liquidated state, whether it's going to go up or down. I tend to trade USD CAD when it's in a drawdown. This means that when gold is obviously going up, CAD will go down, and I would make a short profit with inside this, anywhere between $800 to $3,000 of simulated money with inside USD CAD on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, which again is all these bots are all included inside Darren's Trading Academy. Now the XAUUSD 50-minute, this is just a window, and these are points that I'm waiting for it to drop down to where I would go in for a buy trade and get back into the market. Okay, so I'm literally just waiting for the markets to open up, and I've probably already got trades that I've set myself up for with inside here. So if we look in here, you'll see that these are take profit points, where it's 2639, 2639. And you'll see that I've pretty much got trades I've already set up. You see, look, as we can see, these are all trades that I'm ready to take. 3820 to 3854, so 3820, and you'll see that obviously this margin is not there yet, but these are points of where I feel the market's going to go, and then it's going to go back up again, right? Because gold always tends to be going in the trending value. It seems to be going up. So what I tend to do, excuse me, I'm getting over the flu, is I will look for pivot points. Okay, you can see that this one's one, this one's another one where you're getting maintained of support and resistance points with inside the market, and this one here is a pivot point of when we can get into the market, and then hopefully it'll go back up, and as it does I will make profit and be able to be in a position where I'll be able to grow my account too back into a point where I'll be able to make allocations. So now I've almost explained to you the business model which I am using to make to start with a passive income and then hopefully a retiring income is here. I'm showing you how this works, right? I'm showing you all the nuts and bolts. I'm showing you the good points and the bad points. And that's really what this video is all about. It's just showing you that if you are interested in finding a safe way to make money online, even though you've seen that I've hit some severe drawdowns, okay, some severe drawdowns. If we go here, you'll see that this is a very severe drawdown of 25% drawdown. Okay, well, if you had a prop firm, you'd be gone by now, right? With this, as long as you don't hit zero, there's nothing stopping you from building this back up again, right? So, you know I can do that, right? I've just my first account, I'm nearly at $1 million. So why is there no reason why I can't build this money back up? Well, I can. It just takes time to do it, like everything, right? And also, I allow the market to show me when I can get into the market rather than allow myself to be emotionally attached to the charts and then find that I put myself in a position where I should have thought to myself, no, I'm not going to trade, and I'm just going to walk away and I'm going to come back, and I know I'm going to trade when I feel that my mindset and my mentality is right for me to be able to trade. So hopefully you've learned a lot of information there. Remember what I said, if you stay to the end of this video, please remember that if you use my coupon code, okay, which is below inside the YouTube channel, all you need to do is get back to me on an email at support@darrenbrown.org.uk. okay, just email me that. I'll make sure the email address is inside this YouTube channel, where you can just click on this link and say, hi Darren, I've used the coupon code, could you please send me the bot which is going to be able to give me profits with inside my DarwineX Zero account, along with the video that's going to show me how to set that up, and I'll get that great stuff over to you. Okay, you just need to specify whether it's an MT4 account or an MT5 account, and I'll be able to give you that free bonus, okay, that free bot which is yours to keep, which you'll be able to use, and hopefully that's going to help you just the same as I would like to help lots and lots of other people. And if you are interested in joining the Darren's Trading Academy, before you click on the link below, email me again and I'll see what I can do, see if I can give you a special Halloween discount. Okay, all the very best until my next video. Thanks very much. Bye now.